Welcome to Triumph IAS. It's a daily mains practice question and answer series. This program is exclusively designed for UPSC CSE aspirants. In this video discussion, we will discuss UPSC CSE mains previous 25-year questions. Question number 1. Highlight the differences in the approach of Subhash Chandra Bose and Mahatma Gandhi in the struggle for freedom. Let's start with the introduction of the answer. In the initial years of his political career, Subhash Chandra Bose was a staunch follower of Gandhi and his ideals. He believed in the strategies of passive resistance and satyagraha advocated by Gandhi. The main body of the answer should be number 1. However, after the non-cooperation movement of 1920 and civil disobedience movement of 1930, Bose started losing faith in the Gandhi's methodology to gain independence. Number 2. The period also saw the rise of militant nationalism, and many revolutionaries attracted the youth towards their ideology, convincing them that the British regime can be overthrown by force. Number 3. The frustration in the extremist camp led to Bose diverting his path from Gandhi. Number 4. Bose was more international in his outlook and outreached Russia, Germany and Japan to lobby against the Britain. Gandhi relied on indigenous forces like Swadeshi, Satyagraha, truth and non-violence. Number 5. Bose was inspired by the extremist ideology and followed the footsteps of Aurobindo Ghosh. Gandhi was a moderate nationalist and was inspired by leaders like Tilak, Tagore and had a cosmopolitan outlook. Number 6. While Gandhi put emphasis on social reform, education of masses, and upliftment of the downtrodden, Bose put his efforts on building an army that can challenge the might of colonial government. Number 7. Bose even criticized many of the decisions taken by Gandhi, like withdrawal of non-cooperation movement and participating in the Second Round Table Conference. Number 8. Gandhi had a moralistic stand of opposing the Nazi regime, while Bose was in favor of exploiting the situation of Second World War to destabilize the British imperial power. Number 9. Gandhi wanted a dominion status for India by winning the hearts of Englishmen, but Bose was for complete annihilation of alien government. For Gandhi, means justify the end, while for Bose end justifies the means. Conclusion of the answer is: however, despite of all the differences in their approach, the role played by both Gandhi and Bose was unparalleled in the history of Indian national movement. Question number 2. Instances of President's delay in commuting death sentences has come under public debate as denial of justice. Should there be a time limit specified for the President to reject such petitions? Analyze. Let's start with the introduction of the answer. Article 72 of the Indian Constitution empowers the President to pardon the person convicted and sentenced by the court of law. The President also has power to commute death sentence into life imprisonment. The main body of the answer should be number 1. However, the Constitution do not provide for a specified time limit for the President to reject a mercy plea. Number 2. It has been noticed that the mercy pleas are pending for years in the President's office. Justice delayed is justice denied. Therefore, President's delay in clearing the mercy petitions can be considered as denial of justice. Number 3. Recently, the Supreme Court observed that the exercise of executive clemency is a matter of discretion and yet subject to certain standards. It is not a matter of privilege and is a matter of performance of official duty. It is vested in the President or the Governor for the welfare of the people. Therefore, government cannot keep mercy pleas pending for years. Number 4. The delay in commuting death sentence lead to delay in the execution, which puts the convict into mental suffering of the convict. Number 5. The court also noticed that although no time frame can be set for the President for disposal of the mercy petition, but the concerned ministry can work rigorously to reduce the delay caused Number 6. No doubt prolonging execution of death sentence has a dehumanizing effect on the prisoners who have to stay on death row for years. Number 7. The delay in commuting death sentence is denial of justice from the point of view of victim also, as it increases the agony of the victim, which may lead to mental suffering also. Conclusion of the answer is: therefore, it becomes necessary to eliminate the inordinate delay in clearing the pending mercy pleas both at the level of governor and the president. Question number 3. 1. Give an account of the growth and development of nuclear science and technology in India. What is the advantage of fast breeder reactor program in India? Let's start with the introduction of the answer. India has a largely indigenous nuclear power program. The Atomic Energy Commission was set up in 1948. Subsequently, India's nuclear program was formulated by Dr. Homi Bhabha. Nuclear energy development in India began with the objectives of peaceful uses of atomic energy, and the commercial nuclear power program started in 1969. The main body of the answer should be: Number 1. The Indian nuclear program was conceived based on unique sequential 3 stages and associated technologies for optimum utilization of the indigenous nuclear resource available in the country. Number 2. The first stage comprises of pressurized heavy water reactors fueled by natural uranium. Number 3. The second stage, comprising of fast breeder reactors, FBRs, are fueled by mixed oxide of uranium-38 and plutonium-39, recovered by reprocessing of the first stage spent fuel. Number 4. The third stage systems uses U-33 and thorium-32 obtained from spent fuel of second stage. Number 5. The first stage has reached a state of commercial maturity, and the second stage has been commercially launched with the construction of 500 MWE fast breeder reactor at Kalpakkam. The third stage systems have been developed at pilot scale. Number 6. Currently, nuclear power is the fourth largest source of electricity in India after thermal, hydroelectric and renewable sources of electricity. As of 2016, India has 22 nuclear reactors in operation in 8 nuclear power plants, having a total installed capacity of 6,780 megawatts. Number 7. Nuclear power plants in India have registered high availability factor, safety performance, and longest continuous operation comparable to international standards. Besides peaceful use of the technology, India has also mastered the technology for military use of nuclear energy. Conclusion of the answer is: fast breeder reactor, FBR, program is very important for India's nuclear program, as thorium-32 in itself is not fissile in nature, therefore needs to be converted to a fissile material uranium-33 by transmutation in a fast breeder reactor. This is to be achieved through second stage of the program, consisting of commercial operation of fast breeder reactors, FBRs.